The air crackled with anticipation. Imola, the legendary Autodromo Enzo Edino Ferrari, was ready for another epic race. Fans buzzed with excitement. They packed the grandstands, a sea of vibrant colours. The drivers, focused and determined, prepared for the challenge ahead. This was a track known for its history, its demanding corners, and its unforgiving nature. The Emilia Romagna Grand Prix promised a thrilling spectacle. The championship battle was tight, with several drivers vying for the top spot. Max Verstappen, the reigning champion, was a favourite, but he faced stiff competition from Ferrari's Charles Leclerc and the rising star Lando Norris. The stage was set for a tense and unpredictable race. Every pit stop, every overtake, every turn would be crucial. The cars lined up on the grid, the tension palpable. Engines roared, a symphony of power and anticipation. The starting lights blinked, then went out. The race was on, and the roar of the crowd reverberated around the historic circuit. A wave of noise followed the cars as they surged forward, a blur of speed and colour. Imola was about to witness another chapter in its storied racing history. Verstappen, starting from pole position, launched off the line. He rocketed into the lead. His Red Bull car, perfectly tuned, responded with lightning speed. He built an immediate gap, leaving the rest of the pack behind. His focus was absolute, his eyes fixed on the road ahead. Behind him, chaos erupted. Cars jostled for position, their drivers hungry for an early advantage. There were near misses, daring manoeuvres, and a few touches that sent sparks flying. The first lap was a whirlwind of action, a testament to the fierce competition at the heart of Formula One. Norris, starting in third, found himself in a tight battle. He was squeezed by a Ferrari on one side and a Mercedes on the other. He held his nerve, his car dancing on the edge of control. The young Briton, known for his skill and daring, was determined to fight his way back towards the front. He knew a podium finish was within reach, but it would require patience, precision, and a little bit of luck. Norris, though pushed back early, didn't falter. He kept his McLaren glued to the back of the leading pack. He watched, waited, and planned his attack. He knew Imola, with its tight corners and fast straights, offered opportunities for overtaking. He just had to seize them. His chance came on lap 12. A mistake from the driver ahead left a gap, a sliver of space that Norris exploited with precision. He dived into the corner, his car screaming in protest as he pushed it to the limit. He emerged ahead, a brilliant manoeuvre that sent the crowd into raptures. He was back in the hunt for a podium finish. Norris wasn't done yet. He set his sights on the next car ahead. He closed the gap lap by lap, his determination evident in every move. He was relentless, his youthful energy and raw talent on full display. The crowd roared with each overtake, their cheers fueling his drive. He was putting on a show, a masterclass in racecraft that thrilled fans around the world. Charles Leclerc, Ferrari's star driver, was in a fight of his own. He had started the race strong, but a small error had cost him valuable time. He now found himself trailing Verstappen and was under pressure from the charging Sergio Perez in the second Red Bull. Leclerc, known for his speed and aggressive driving style, pushed his Ferrari to the limit. He was determined to catch Verstappen, to reclaim the lead for Ferrari on their home soil. He knew the tifosi, the passionate Ferrari fans, were watching, their hopes pinned on him. He closed the gap to Verstappen inch by inch. He was relentless, his car a scarlet blur as he raced through the corners. He knew every inch of the track, every bump and curve. His focus was absolute, his desire to win burning bright. The battle between Leclerc and Verstappen was a clash of titans, a display of skill and determination that had the crowd on the edge of their seats. Verstappen, despite the pressure from Leclerc, remained unflappable. He drove with a calmness and precision that belied his young age. He managed his tyres, conserved his fuel, and responded to every challenge Leclerc threw at him. He never let Leclerc get close enough to attempt a serious overtake. He seemed to have an answer for everything, a counter-move for every attack. He was in total control, his Red Bull car an extension of his will. The laps ticked by and Verstappen's lead held firm. He was on course for another victory, another step towards defending his World Championship title. His performance was a masterclass in race management, a demonstration of speed, strategy and sheer talent. He was showing the world why he was considered one of the best drivers of his generation. Behind the leading duo, the battle for the final podium spot raged on. Norris, Perez and the Mercedes of George Russell were locked in a tense and unpredictable fight. Every corner was a contest, every overtake a statement of intent. The crowd roared with each change of position, their cheers echoing around the historic circuit. The tension was palpable, the stakes high. A podium finish meant valuable championship points, and none of the drivers were willing to give an inch. Norris, with his youthful exuberance and daring, continued to impress. He was fearless in his overtaking maneuvers, pushing his McLaren to the very edge. Perez, the experienced veteran, fought back with grit and determination, using all his guile and racecraft to stay in contention. Russell, the rising star of Mercedes, showed his class with smooth and precise driving, biding his time and waiting for his opportunity to strike. The battle for the podium was a microcosm of the entire race. Intense, unpredictable, and utterly captivating. Verstappen crossed the finish line, victorious once again. He climbed from his car, the roar of the crowd washing over him. He raised his fist in triumph, a wide smile on his face. It was a tough race, he said, but the car was fantastic today. I'm really happy with the win. Norris, securing a well-deserved podium finish, was beaming. It was a great race, really exciting, he said. I had some good battles out there, and I'm happy to come away with a podium. Leclerc, finishing just off the podium in fourth, was philosophical. It wasn't our day today, he admitted. We made a few mistakes and we couldn't quite match the pace of the Red Bull, but we'll come back stronger next time. The Emilia Romagna Grand Prix had delivered another thrilling chapter in the Formula One story. It was a race filled with action, drama and moments of brilliance. Verstappen's dominance was undeniable, but Norris's fight back and Leclerc's determination had captivated the crowd. The race was a testament to the skill, courage and competitive spirit of these incredible drivers. The Emilia Romagna Grand Prix had a significant impact on the championship standings. Verstappen's win extended his lead, solidifying his position as the championship favourite. Norris's podium moved him up the standings, putting him firmly in contention for a top three finish. Leclerc's fourth-place finish, however, was a setback for his championship hopes. He now faced an uphill battle to close the gap to Verstappen. The race had thrown the championship wide open, with every point crucial in the races to come. The season was far from over. There were many races left, many opportunities for drivers to shine, and many twists and turns still to come. The Emilia Romagna Grand Prix was just one chapter in a year-long saga of speed, skill and relentless competition. The battle for the Formula One World Championship was far from settled and the drivers were ready for the challenge.